For Panthers Fans Only is a sports podcast intended for mature audiences and contains profanity as well as extremely spirited conversation. What you see and hear are the sole opinions and depictions of each individual, not at all inclusive of the entire cast or any guests associated with our show. Thanks for tuning in, and always remember to stand on business.
We back! We back! Hey, my voice is fucked.
I got what I want about, nigga.
I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all.
We supply who buy.
Sound nasty.
Walk in your drop and take over.
Hey, I felt real at home in Vegas, nigga.
Walk in your drop and take over.
I felt real at home in Vegas. I felt comfy, nigga. What's happening? Bitch! Matter of fact, let me chill. I got my voice is already fucked. I'ma chill. I'ma chill.
Walk in your drop and take over your drop. Walk in your drop and take over your drop. All of your drops in your feet.
Hey, nigga.
Don't call me like you want to fit.
I tell you that.
Fitness on fitness on fit.
I tell you that Bryce was a bitch.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Never mind.
The quickest. Meet me at the Flying Biscuits. Paul straight, not cricket. I heard it fuck.
What's happening?
I know
What's happening? Hey, we only a game back. What's happening? And niggas gotta, as far as I'm concerned, niggas gotta come see us. I don't give a fuck what nobody gotta say. Fuck Rex Ryan. That nigga is on his hating ass shit. He's a pussy. That's why he no longer coaches in the NFL. We don't give a fuck what you got to say, nigga. Simple. Niggas gotta come see about us. As far as I'm concerned, fuck Joe Burrow and the Bengals too. We got something for them. Cause as far as I'm concerned, let me chill, man. Let me chill. It's Victory Monday.
I got this shit from my bro. He got this shit from the soul. Like, yeah, I put that shit in my mold. Okay, walk in your trap with a killer. He want this shit from the dealer.
I've been waiting a long time to play this shit.
Out
It's been longer than a year. Man had a roll win since 2022, damn near.
That's so nasty, bro.
Not even damn near, 2022, literally.
I got Jay serving Jay today, yeah, serving
Walk in your drop and take over your drop.
Hey.
Walk in your drop and take over your drop.
Never mind.
Walk in your drop and take over your drop.
Never mind.
Walk in your drop and take over.
I'm not doing the whole show today. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Giving y'all a heads up. Tavian is about to step in. So already, please forgive him for whatever he said. Cause y'all know how he be.
I got y'all. Don't worry. You in good hands.
Mason Margello on sofa. I graduated from the dope dang. Residue on my diploma. I got that pack on me, don't. I got no racks on me, don't.
Press it. You be wanting to press it.
Barely got room for another whip. All of your niggas is counterfeit.
Time.
All of my niggas are witness shit. All of my niggas is killers.
Time.
All of your niggas are witnesses.
I wish I got a lot to get off my chest, and I'm not even gonna be able to do it.
Rocking my J's.
I'm gonna try my best behind the camera.
You wasn't
But
with us when we in the trenches.
I just can't perform at 100%. If I can't perform at 100%, I just gotta make the right business decision. I trust you, carry that nigga. Don't let him come on here talking no bullshit. Don't let him come on here raining on no parade.
You got the free ability to chime in
Walk in your drop and take
anytime,
over your drop.
but you won't need to. You can step inside, little bro.
He said step to the side, little bro. That's what he said. Welcome to Four Panthers Fans Only Energy High. I just got off the jet. That's how you know we dedicated to this shit. No cap. Don't let nobody tell you different. I just got off the jet. Terrence just got off the jet.
Walk in your drop and take over your drop.
Literally just touched down 30 minutes ago. And what I do, first thing, cause I know y'all need that. What up? Shout out to my mans we saw on the street too, was cracking.
Oh yeah.
Shout out, bro.
Shout out to bro.
Candyman, what's happening? Candyman, what's happening? Yeah. Hey. Ooh, he's sick. Can you ask him? Do we have the same record?
That's what I told him earlier
We
today.
have the same record.
He talking
He
about
went
y'all
through
ain't had
all
a win
that
in
time.
300 plus days. I said, nigga, we got the
The
same record.
same bitch ass record, nigga. Turn this.
Actually, ESPN got us ranked higher than y'all. Don't even get me started on us, because when you say no profanity today, I'll get us canceled.
Welcome to For Panthers Fans Only, man. Energy is through the roof. Like I mentioned, we just got back, just got off the plane. Like I told y'all too, y'all won't have to listen to my voice as much as y'all usually do. My shit cracking. It's taking everything in me just to make the words come out the way they are right now.
JJFK.
Yeah, no cap. Phenomenal, incredible experience, man. Shout out to the whole gang that pulled up. Coon, what up? Scat, what up? Five, what up? Lou, what up? Terrence, what up? Dunk, Rod, Carter, what up? Dylan, what up? Who else am I missing? Who am I missing? I don't want no Jake, what up? Yak, what up? Who else? Shark, what up? What's cracking? Let that shit rock. I don't know how often we gonna be able to do this. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, turn the shit off. I don't give a fuck. I gotta take my time.
Walk in your trap and take over. I got this shit from my bro. He got this shit from the soul. Like, yeah, I put that shit in my mold. Okay, walk in your trap with a killer.
And to be honest, the way Dallas look, them bitches come see us in December, and if they don't got their shit right, I got something for your ass. I'm just telling you now. Yeah.
All I'm saying is you should have took the bet when you could.
I want it now.
I'm not putting no money on them. That's
Oh
why I say you should
my
have
God.
took it when you could.
Wow.
Not from what I see.
Welcome, man. Welcome to For Panthers Fans Only. I'm your host, JJ.
I'm your co-host, Terrence. I'm your producer, Tavian.
Like I mentioned, we will be switching seats. I'm going behind the camera. I just can't give it everything. I can't go 90. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been quiet literally for the whole, how early have we been up? 2 a.m.?
Yeah, 2 a.m. late time.
Yeah, I said maybe a max of 6 sentences in about 14 hours, and this is the best that I could muster up. So I just can't force y'all to listen to me talk like this the whole time. Don't let Tavian step in. I don't even know. I don't even know where to go. But yeah, shout out to the gang, man. Had a phenomenal trip in Vegas. Just went for the record books, literally.
Yeah,
literally,
legit. One of the best experiences of my life.
Yeah, and I second that. I second that wholeheartedly.
I told Tavian I never had so much fun losing money.
Yeah, because it's just fun, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they get niggas too. Though.
Literally.
Yeah, just like I said, we just touched back down. We went to the game yesterday. I don't know if I'll be able to ever experience a game day the same, because what we experienced yesterday was just viral movie. Tune in, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. We have the game day vlog coming. Sometime this week, I'll get it chopped up and everything. I just got to get all the footage, but we'll definitely put that out. Give y'all about 8 to 10 to maybe even 12 minutes, just so y'all can see kind of what we was on. And yeah, my voice is fucked. I can't do it.
It's all right. I got us.
Good. Thank you.
Hey, mine gonna be a little different, first time doing this. Hey, if you're here on YouTube, thank you for being here. Like, comment, subscribe, bell notification on, do all of that. Everything you got to do. Follow us on all DSPs, Instagram, X, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, wherever it's at For Panthers Fans Only on everything. Ram the follow button. Get the best content. That game day vlog is going to be a movie, so you want to tune in for that. Epic experience. Hey, we live. We back.
For sure. Welcome again. Thank you so much for being here. You wanted to go ahead and switch?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Yeah, because I just can't. I can't do it.
Hey, yeah, y'all don't be alarmed. We got somebody new sitting in the camera. First time, well, I guess y'all seen him on a live stream.
Yeah, they didn't see me before.
First time on production.
A little bit lighter.
On the actual podcast thing. But cool. Hey, Vegas was a fucking movie. That's all I can say. It was a movie. I'll just go ahead and tell y'all how my trip started. American Airlines god awful. Never flying with them again. Lost my bag. Well, they didn't lose my bag. One, the plane got delayed, so I had like 5 minutes before I got to my other stop. And then they made me check my bag because there was no more room. So bag didn't even get there until the next day. Delayed my gambling a little bit. Delayed my pool party and stuff. But, I mean, it was fine. It was fine. But Vegas, great time. I lost a lot of money, but that's fine. I lost a lot of money, but that's fine. I mean, hey, had the whole squad with us. I mean, just drinking every single day, damn near every minute of the day. And I just plan on doing like a week detox.
I figured that'll last about 4 days.
I
think that'll last until Thursday night football.
Nah. It's going to have to last until like Saturday, college game day. It's going to have to last until like Saturday. Epic experience at the game. If y'all follow us on social media, then y'all probably seen a lot of the stuff. I mean, shout out to bro that got us in there. Huge shout out to bro. I don't
even know his name.
I don't know his name either. So Dunk, whenever you talk to him, hey, tell him we appreciate it. Epic experience. In the club, what was it? VIP club, Win Club. I mean, damn near on the field, shaking hands with the players, shaking hands with the coaches as they ran out of the tunnel. We really honestly took over Vegas. It started from the beginning before we even walked into the building. Like, it wasn't a lot of Panthers fans. It was more than I actually thought. It was more than I actually thought was going to be there, but we was just like right in the front of the stadium. So all the Raiders fans walking by us. JJ, he just chatting with everybody per usual. And then, we had it turned up on the outside of the stadium, proceeded to do the same thing in the inside of the stadium, getting free drinks the whole game. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. Felt a lot better flying all the way home after a fucking win because, I mean, if I would have went through all of this and we would have lost, it would have been miserable. But, hey.
Crash out certified.
Yeah, in a convincing win, too. Not just, like, by 3 points, not some shit you got to hold your breath on. Like, scored on the first drive. We scored on the first drive, right? First time we touched the ball. Chuba in the end zone.
Had the announcer shook. They
yeah.
said, whoa.
Oh, God.
Whoa. This is not the same Carolina Panthers team that we saw last week.
Yeah, I'm glad you heard that because we couldn't even we couldn't even hear that from our end. But, yeah, I mean, just turned up out there. Turned up. And, yeah, team look a lot better.
Scored on 7 of 11 possessions.
Scored on 7 of 11 possessions. Andy Dalton can actually hit open receivers like any quarterback should be able to, I guess, except for our number 1 draft pick. But this is not the time to shit on Bryce. I know a lot of y'all want to do it, including JJ. I know he want to do it so bad. But, I mean, my God. What did you see?
I saw a lot. First and foremost, Bryce did a phenomenal job on the sideline cheering on his team. You know, that's what he does. Now, I guess that's his new role. But no, like legitimately though, the statistic coming into the day that I saw that I found very interesting was the Carolina Panthers up to this point in the season were 2 for 22 on third down conversions. 2 for 22. So that right there in and of itself tells you that this offense was going nowhere fast, and the change was absolutely 100% necessary. And what you saw as a byproduct of that was the Panthers, it wasn't like they were just getting first, they were going first, second down, and it was another first down, right? They were still getting into these third down situations in which they've been getting into the past 2 weeks. And this time they were able to convert. But what I noticed is they weren't calling anything different. They called the game exactly as they had been calling it. The execution was just there. This time the execution was there, and it looked a lot cleaner with a veteran presence in there at quarterback. Andy was standing in the pocket. The offensive line has done what they had been doing the previous 2 weeks and providing plenty of time for Andy Dalton or the quarterback. And what you saw was Andy manipulating the pocket, being able to step up when there was a lane to step up, deliver strikes. A lot of Dave Canales' pass calls require the quarterback to have arm strength. Yeah. They require them to muscle that ball in there. And the Andy Dalton, I mean, they don't call him the Red Rifle for no reason. He's got a cannon.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's what I was saying. Like, I mean, that's why I was trying to tell everybody to chill on Dave Canales, bro.
Yes,
His play calling
exactly.
works, bro. The play calling is there. Like, obviously, you can pick out situations here and there where you're like, okay, we should have done this. Like, it was one time in the game where it was like 3rd and 2 and we passed the ball.
Slant route to Deontay Johnson that got broke up.
Yeah, exactly.
First quarter.
Yeah, because you would have had the opportunity to go for that. Like, if we'd have ran the ball and it was like 4th and inches or something like that, then you could have went because we were like, what, on the 45 or something like that?
Yeah.
So it's little stuff like that. But overall, like, Dave Canales, he calls a good game. Like you said, the play calling is there. And Andy Dalton is just a quarterback that's able to execute that at the moment. So it was very happy to see an offense that looked like an NFL offense. And I'll say, I did come on here last week, and I said that I don't know how much different it will be. Like I said, I believe the offense will move the ball, but the defense was in question for me because it was like, if we move the ball, is the defense going to be able to stop the Raiders from also doing the same thing? And is this thing going to have to kind of be like a shootout? But, I mean, both sides of the ball came in and played convincing football early. And I think it surprised the Raiders. When you go down there and punch them in the mouth on the first fucking drive, like, because they're probably thinking the same thing everybody else is thinking. It's the Carolina Panthers.
It 100% surprised the Raiders, and you could see it in their faces when the cameras would pan in and, do close-ups on the Raiders' faces, especially after the first drive. They were looking at each other like, wait a minute. This isn't what we prepared for. You feel me? Like, it kind of – and you could even see it in the fact that their offense really didn't get going until late in the game. That's when they were like, okay, hold on. We got to actually play football. Like, we got to play our brand of football because up to that point in the game, they had let the Panthers dictate every single thing. Every aspect of that game, the Panthers had dictated. And this – go ahead.
No, you –
I was just going to say, like, it was so impressive and, like, convincing in the sense of it wasn't anything new. It's exactly what we've been seeing through the first 2 weeks. We would sit here and break down plays that should have gone for first downs, plays that should have been big gains, times when the defense did make stops and give the offense the ball in a favorable position, and nothing came of it, right? This is exactly what we saw the first 2 weeks, but this week we just saw the slight change of somebody actually being able to move the ball and capitalize on those opportunities made a world of difference. But as far as coaching and play calling, and especially EJ has been cooking with that God knows what on defense, because those players still, that front seven is still horrible. It's still horrible. I'm going to be honest with you. Gardner Minshew created a lot of opportunity, created a lot of pressure that he didn't need to. He stepped into a lot of sacks. He got real antsy in the pocket. He was slipping. It was just his quarterback play was very weird on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I got something to say about that defense, but I'm going to go back to the offense real quick because I do got something to say about them. So
I'm going to add something, too, whenever you're done.
Yeah, so I think that this was a great – because like I was saying earlier, like Bryce's – the way he was playing the first 2 weeks potentially costing other people their jobs. And so that's why I was happy that they made the decision to bench him because, I mean, you can see that it was needed. Like, I said Deontay Johnson is mid. I'm still not high on Deontay Johnson, but, I mean, he's a good receiver for us right now, and he just had a career day yesterday. You've seen Xavier Legette get involved a little bit. You've seen Adam Thielen catch a touchdown before he got injured. He was involved. You see Tommy Tremble make some big plays. Chuba Hubbard, like Dave Canales said coming into the season, like, we're going to be a fucking run-heavy football team. Like, we want to run the football. And like we've been saying, you couldn't really see that because you get out of your game plan so early in the game, like when the quarterback play is setting you behind, that you can't really stay true to what you're going into the game to call. So, and like you said at the game, Chuba was averaging like 6.2 yards per carry last week. Then came in this week and averaged like, 5.4 yards a carry or something like that.
6.4 last week, 5.4 this week.
Exactly. So we know we can run the football. You can tell the offensive line is doing their job up front. And
fucking nasty.
Yeah.
Fucking
Robert
nasty.
Hunt was out there mauling shit. I seen NFL post a play by him. He just put Spillane on his fucking ass. But yeah, bro, that was some great football to see. Like that's the best Carolina Panthers football that I've seen in a very long time. And I hope that this kills the narrative that Bryce doesn't have an offensive line anymore.
Yeah, that
because
dumb.
Every fair weather fan or just casual fan that I talk to, like when they talk about Bryce Young, that's the first thing they say. He has no help. He has no offensive line. And that's what a lot of the NFL analysts have been saying, too. I don't know why, bro.
Because they don't watch.
Yeah, I don't know
watch
why.
the Carolina Panthers.
Exactly. That's
and it's easy to say that because that's what the situation was last year.
Exactly. It's a fucking cop-out.
It was a lazy take.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lazy takes.
And I hope that this game, like, kind of put a stop to that because that shit is just not true. It's not true.
Then we gave up 2 sacks, if I'm not mistaken, 2 sacks. Both of them came just off of JT Sanders not being in the proper situation or in the proper position, not being able to get to his block. I wanted to ask something, but I can't. So y'all just do what y'all do. I can't do it.
I just want to look at some stats real quick.
I wanted to add context about the third down efficiency. And just bear with me. This is going to be the last time that I talk because it just sounds horrible. I know it does. You said it wasn't much different, but to me it was different because last week we were seeing bubble screens called on 3rd and 6 to Adam Thielen. This week the playbook was opened up a lot more because there was trust at the quarterback position. That was the main thing that I took away. I rewatched the game twice, so, I've been looking at it. But I thought it was significantly different. You said it wasn't that much different. And from the beginning of the game, I would say yes. But as the game developed, Bryce, the past 2 weeks has shown, like, nigga, we can't trust you. Yeah. Andy didn't lose that trust. Andy probably gained more trust. And that plays into the third down efficiency that you spoke about.
So let me elaborate on that, because when I say it's not too much different, I mean it's not too much different as far as, like, the plays that were being called. Canales was calling the same type of plays, right?
Sure.
But the difference was in the execution, and that's what I was alluding to earlier, like the efficiency on third downs, because Canales wants to get into those third and manageables and give the team a shot, and that's exactly what we saw, because we still saw bubble screens, right? But we saw the bubble screen this time. We saw it go to Jonathan Mingo. We saw that bubble screen go out to Jonathan Mingo, and that's when I wrote down arm strength, right? Because that play last week, I can see that going for 6 the other way, right? But because Andy, he snapped the ball, he knew exactly where it was going, because, it's a fucking screen. And he delivers a strike right to Jonathan Mingo on the money and gives him the opportunity to be an athlete, to be a football player, and go make a play and go get the first down, right? That's stuff that we weren't seeing. On the third downs, when you have that slant that's wide open right underneath, you're putting it on them. You're putting it on the money. Even that beautiful touchdown throw that Andy threw, when he stepped up, rolled out to the right and delivered the dart right over Trayvon Merring's, the safety for the Raiders, right over his arms. That was a beautiful pass that we've been seeing Bryce miss consistently. But the plays, these are the exact same play calls and the exact same throws that Bryce was attempting to make, but Andy was actually making them. And that was the big difference.
And it was like on one third down. It was like 3rd and 17. Typically, in those situations, we would run the football and just prepare for a punt. But the fact that Dave Canales know we have a new quarterback back there, a quarterback that's a veteran, a quarterback he can trust, throw the ball on 3rd and 17. Throw the ball to the sticks because we know you can get the ball there. And just trust your receiver to make a play, which Deontay Johnson, that's what we bought him in there for. So, yeah, completely different game. To get to the stats here, Carolina Panthers 36, Las Vegas Raiders 22. Andy Dalton, hell of a day. NFL was sucking them off, to say the least. Hell of a day. 26 for 37, 319, 3 touchdowns. Very efficient. 86.9 QBR. He did take 2 sacks, but we'll live with that. Chuba Hubbard dominated the run game.
Absolutely.
21 carries, 114. Damn. That reminded me of the Lions game where him and Deontay Foreman was just fucking going crazy. Then you have on the receiving end, Deontay Johnson, 8 for 122 and a touchdown. Career day for him. Chuba was our second leading receiver, which is kind of funny. 5 receptions for 55 yards and a touchdown. Xavier Legette, 2 for 42. Adam Thielen, 3 for 40. He did get hurt. Supposed hamstring injury, supposed to be out a couple of weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. Got hurt on that touchdown play that he caught, which I didn't even realize. It didn't even like a play that he would have got hurt on. But, hey, gives another opportunity for guys to step up like Xavier Legette and Jonathan Mingo. Tommy Tremble got involved, 3 for 29. Jonathan Mingo, 3 for 18. Miles, 2 for 13. Just phenomenal football play throughout. And to go through some team stats, third down efficiency, 5 for 12. That's big. That's big. I mean, damn near almost at 50%. When you can convert on third down, you look like a different football team. You can win football games when you can convert on third down. Because I challenge you to go look at the stats from the last 2 weeks, and I guarantee you that shit is looking like 1 or 2 third down conversions. I don't even know if it's that. I might be giving them a little bit right there. But third down, 5 for 12, dominated time of possession, 36-23. No turnovers. That is huge. No turnovers. I always say if you can protect the football, you have a great chance at winning the game. We had 0 turnovers. They had 1 turnover. I think Mike Jack caught that pick. Shout out to him. Penalties. I mean, we had 7 penalties for 51. They had 6 for 54, but honestly, that didn't really matter. And then rushing yards, 131-55. I mean, overall, just domination by the Carolina Panthers, honestly. Very clean game. Defense, they showed up. Those 22 points, they don't really move me that much because, I mean, we dominated the game from the time the kickoff happened. Dominated the game. So I'm not really too worried about that. Defense, let's see. Mike Jack, 9 tackles as a corner. My God. Yep. 3 PBUs and a pick. Shaq Thompson, 10 total tackles. 10 tackles. Then you have Nick Scott coming in at 6. Josie Jewell, 5. He's sorry as fuck. Am I tripping?
No, absolutely not.
LeBron Ray, he had a sack. Jadeveon Clowney finally gets on the fucking stat sheet with a sack. Jaden Peavy, I don't even know who bro is, but shout out to him. He got a sack. I mean, everybody was just getting involved, going crazy. So, yeah, very different look for the Carolina Panthers. Very happy with what I seen.
Yeah, I mean, to touch on the defense, because you just read out the those stats, I thought it was really interesting because what I do want to say, I want to give them credit. Like, I'm not going to sit here and bash them because they won the game. They played well. I want to give them credit for keeping contained. Gardner Minshew was looking to escape quite often, and they just were – I don't know if they couldn't get anywhere, but it looked like they were just keeping contained and, you know, playing discipline at the line of scrimmage and preventing Gardner from, you know, being an improviser because that's kind of where he thrives. He thrives when he can kind of get out and create some chaos. That's type of quarterback he is. So they did a really good job at that, and that's what led them to getting those sacks, right? Because Gardner, oftentimes, he would walk right into those sacks, or he would try to escape. He would think he saw a lane and then walk right into the arms, like the hugging arms of a Jonathan Peavy or a Jadeveon Clowney, you know? So it was and I think that's a testament really truthfully to the secondary. I think the secondary balled out yesterday. I think they played a really good game. They didn't let anything get behind them. That was the one thing that definitely stood out. They let nothing get behind them. Everything, they kept it short, contained, were able to get off the field and early in the game to give the ball right back to the offense and keep the momentum going in the Panthers' favor. And I think that deserves it. The secondary and EJ deserve a huge shout-out for, you know, positioning that team for success yesterday.
Yeah, it was definitely like you said, I'm still not convinced on that front seven of the defense, I'll be honest, because like you said, I think a lot of those were cover sacks, which, I mean, great on the secondary because that's been a room that has looked very pedestrian over the last few years. That's been a room that was going to be shaky coming in. Like, that was one of the rooms that were like, a change has to be made. They did go make a change, getting Mike Jack before the season started. Bartholomew, I don't even know if he's even playing right now, but they went and got him as well.
Troy Hill.
Yep, Troy Hill. He's back. So shout out to
held Devontae Adams to 4 for 40.
Yeah, I mean, and that was a big part of the game. I mean, when you can hold Devontae Adams for that, only give up 40 yards, and I got the man on my fantasy team, so I kept saying I need a Devontae Adams score, bro. Like, I want to beat the shit out of them, but if they score a touchdown, I needed to beat to Devontae Adams. Obviously, it didn't happen. They was hating on me for saying that. I don't really know why, but I mean, it's like, can we stop being selfish? Like, let me get my shit off. Like, we already dropped 30 on these niggas. Let me get my shit off.
Nah, I mean, I feel like that's valid.
Yeah, exactly. And Gardner Minshew was just throwing at the bullshit anyway. I'm like, who is number 11, bro?
Oh, Tucker? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
he kept throwing it to Tucker, whoever the fuck that is.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, Trey Tucker, like 7 for 96 in the touchdown. What is this, bro? And I was like, if it ain't to Devontae, it ain't fucking respectable. And so, honestly, I'm glad they got clipped just for that. They ended up taking Gardner Minshew out the game, I think. Aiden O'Connell ended up coming in the game. And just because Gardner Minshew is so dog shit. But I think that goes to say, I don't know. I'm happy that we got the win, convincing win, but it is the Raiders.
Yeah.
It is a bad football team. But you beat a bad football team bad. It is a bad football team. I'm not – I was telling Tavian I was chanting Super Bowl at the game. But that's because I was gassed up. But now it's back to reality. Yeah, it's back to reality. Blame the liquor. Blame those Coronas that bro was passing out. Blame them shots. Probably $500 bottle of shots that we was taking. I blame all of that. But, I mean, it was the Raiders, bro. The Raiders are a bad football team. So, I mean, I don't know.
But go ahead and be warned. I'm telling y'all right now, my main takeaway, like, I don't want to, like, rain on the parade or nothing, but, like, truly, that front seven is still not very good. They still did not generate nearly enough pressure for what you're going to need to be successful at this level, right? There was still much to be desired on that front. So while it was really nice to see the Panthers get a win, and they did execute very well in many facets of the game, there's still a lot to be worked on, especially in regards to the pass rush. The pass rush is just not there, and I just think it's a Jimmy's versus Joe's thing and not really an X's and O's.
Yeah, I mean –
and when you face a better quarterback, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
I mean, because there were times where Gardner Minshew had 3.5, 4 seconds, and he's just sitting back there patting the ball. Like, and yes, you have Devontae Adams, but when you see Jamar and T next week, you don't have 4.5, 5 seconds. You just don't.
You have to get back there.
Yeah, that is true. What did you have to say about the wide receiver room? I know you don't want to talk much, but
I don't want to talk much, but I mean, this just goes to show what I was saying throughout training camp. I've been telling people that this wide receiver room was significantly better this year than last year. And we saw that. Like, so that's why it goes back to Bryce. And I don't want to shit on him. I'm not going to shit on him, actually. But you have a competent quarterback back there, and you see what this receiver room can do. That's all I'll say, because my voice is fucked. So,
yeah, I mean, I agree, but at the same time, I don't want Chuba to be our second leading receiver.
Well, like you're spreading the ball around. I think he completed 7
screens,
he completed multiple passes to 7 or 8 different receivers. So he's spreading the ball around. But last year, that wouldn't even have been a thought that 7 or 8 receivers had the opportunity to have multiple catches.
That is true.
Tommy multiple, Deontay, XL, Mingo, Thielen. The wealth is being spread. I think Miles Sanders is up there. So I'm not mad at it. It's just a significant improvement.
And I feel like the Chuba number is a little bit skewed because he did have one of those little dump offs break for like a big gain, which skews the numbers a little bit. But they were dump offs though. You feel me? That's to be expected. Check down.
It's check down some shit that Bryce hasn't been doing.
Yeah, that is true.
My key of the game last week, one of them, take what the defense gives you. That's what Andy did yesterday. We don't got shit down the field. Cool. Here, let your playmakers make plays. That's why you can never really shit on a game manager for being a game manager. That's why you can't shit on Brock Purdy. Yes, he has all these weapons. He still has to make the throws.
Right.
Bryce wasn't able to do that. Right,
you have
on
to make
time.
the throws on time, and that's
exactly
and accurately to allow them to be able to make that throw.
Yes, and let your playmakers be playmakers. Let your playmakers be playmakers. These niggas get paid too.
Yeah.
They get paid too. It shouldn't always be strictly on the quarterback. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah, and the morale of the team is up. I think everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
Different vibe.
I hate that for Bryce because, unfortunately, the shit not looking good for him. But everybody's happy.
It's sick, but I'm telling you. That's why I said last week what I said. And I'm not going to be able to get this shit off the way I want. But this is why I said what I said last week about your leader being so key. And it was sensationalized a bit because I said the team is soft. Them niggas have been playing soft. I don't know necessarily if the team themselves are soft. They have been playing soft. When you get energy around a nigga that is in a leadership position that is going to inspire your team to do some different shit, it feels different. What we saw yesterday, that wasn't a soft football team. When I said niggas need to start delivering and not receiving, niggas was delivering yesterday. Even Josie. He didn't look the best on the film, but he was delivering. The energy, the vibe is different.
Yeah.
The vibe is different, and it starts at the top. Starts with your quarterback. It starts with your quarterback.
When you have a quarterback you can trust.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't necessarily think that attributes to the team being soft, but I think that if your team is able to put up points, like, everything is going to be different. Everything is going to be different. Your defense is going to be in better situations. When the team is scoring points, your defense wants to go out there and get stops because they want to see your team continue to score points. Like, that's just the way it works. And unfortunately, the offense just wasn't doing shit the past couple of weeks because of Bryce.
Complementary football is a beautiful thing, and it's beautiful to watch. And when it comes together, when all three phases of the game come together, you get what you got on Sunday.
Exactly.
Overall, hell of a job by the Carolina Panthers, but the work ain't finished.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's a victory lap because we only had 2 wins last year, But it's a gauntlet of a schedule.
Yeah, you needed this though.
You had to have it.
I've been saying this shit since the start of the season. With these 3 weeks, you have to get one of these. Because if you lose all 3 of these, you have a very realistic chance of going 0-17. So, I think it puts us back on the board. Gets us some juice. Brings us some juice.
For sure. 1.5 games back. Is it 1 game? 1 game back?
Yeah, we're the only team to win in the NFC South.
Everybody lost yesterday.
Yeah.
So we lit.
It helps us out a lot.
We lit, significantly lit. And just to add context before we go to juice, Andy Dalton, first quarterback in the NFL this season to throw for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, I want to say something before we go into that. But I've been seeing, somebody was saying, like, the offenses around the league have looked very pedestrian this year. As far as, like, there's not a lot of receivers that has been catching touchdowns. Or there's just, like, not a lot of shit on the receiving end, even though they handicap the league so much these days for the offenses to be explosive. And it just hasn't been happening. So I'm happy that fucking Andy Dalton got the party started. Juice. I damn near not even want to do this shit after as much money I lost in Vegas. Like, it just feels fucking nasty to even do this shit. But, hey, we roll with the punches, man. We roll with the fucking punches. We got Dylan's ticket first. He has the Minnesota Vikings against the Green Bay Packers. He has the Steelers against the Colts. He has Kansas City against Los Angeles Chargers at that. And then he has both teams to score 15-plus points. The Bengals at the Panthers. And then he has Dallas money line. That's for plus 1034. That's Dylan's ticket. The first time he sent actual juice in a while. So, shout out to him, I guess.
Vegas must have did something to him.
Yeah,
hopefully it got a little bit of something into him, a little bit of juice into it.
It must have turned him up a little bit. I don't know.
About time.
He fucked us off in Vegas, though. He fucked us off in Vegas with that ECU shit. I'll never forgive him.
He did fuck us off.
He
fucked us off. We got a group ride, bro. A group ride, ECU money line or ECU plus 6. 12 out of 13 people have that.
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't.
Oh, he fucked up the mojo.
Yeah.
He faded us.
Yeah.
So he fucked the ticket.
Yes,
really
bro. Thank you.
Work, bro.
Yes, bro. Thank you, bro.
He was bragging about that shit. That shit low-key had me hot, bro.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, Dylan. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that was nasty fucking work.
That ain't good business.
Yeah. We got JJ's ticket. Panthers plus 5.
Fade everything. Oh, my fault.
Rams plus 3. Steelers money line. Vikings money line. Bills all at plus 3.5. I don't know. Y'all do what y'all want with that shit. I don't know. I'm staying away from it personally. Then I'll go to my ticket. This is gonna be a lot of legs on this ticket, but it just seems so promising. I don't know why it just seems so promising. I have Dallas money line. I'm a little scared of that because
you should be.
Yeah, they just so fucking nasty. And the Giants won. The Giants won this past Sunday, and they got to go to New York. So take that one with a grain of salt. Y'all might be able to throw that one off. But I have Dallas money line, the Jets money line against the Broncos, Vikings money line against Green Bay because I think Sam Darnold is just going to continue to let his nuts hang. Another quarterback we gave up, but we won't talk about that. Michigan money line against Minnesota, Notre Dame money line against Louisville, yo boys, so they better get the job done. Clemson minus 21.5 against Stanford, and then I have Tampa Bay money line against the Eagles because I don't think the Eagles are cut personally. I think they're sorry as hell. But they continue to find a way to win. I don't know how. They're sorry.
Not a bad ticket, but I'm going to have to fade you on that Eagles one. I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys money line. Y'all probably should fade that or just leave it off your tickets altogether. I don't really trust Dallas at the moment. We're taking Ole Miss at Kentucky. We're taking the Ole Miss money line. We're taking Miami versus Virginia Tech. We're taking the Miami money line. Fuck Virginia Tech. They done faded 2 of my tickets. Woo! So we're never putting them on. Taking Miami money line. Ohio State versus Michigan State. We're taking the Ohio State money line. Alabama versus Georgia. This is where it gets spicy. We're taking Alabama, man. Roll Tide, baby. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Yeah, Willie.
Fade it.
Willie.
Fade it.
Detroit Lions money line against the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are undefeated. I think that ends this week. We're taking the Philadelphia Eagles money line versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we are taking the New York Jets money line versus the Denver Broncos. Lock in. That ticket is a fucking winner. That'll get you paid for the month.
Yeah, see, and he just gave y'all 2 games to fade, but
my fault. 11:33.
Yeah, I don't even know if I gave did I give my odds? Hold on. Y'all bear with me because y'all want to lock this one in. This is plus 3,169.
Oh my! Fade the. I don't y'all know. Fade the ticket. We don't even really got to go into detail. Fade the fucking ticket.
You know we got some haters. It's fine.
Save your money. Matter of fact, I'll link my Cash App in the description of this video. Just send your money there. You'll be better off.
Wow.
I'll put it to good use.
That's our juice, man. That's our juice. We juiced up after Vegas. That's our juice. All right, man. I know this is what y'all been wanting to hear because it's damn near what I just been wanting to talk about. Bryce Young in Carolina. After this game that the Red Rifle put on, that's his nickname, Red Rifle. That's what they call him. After this game, he put on Bryce Young's future in Carolina. It ain't looking good for Buddy. I'll be honest. It ain't looking good. And no disrespect to Bryce. I mean, I hate that for you personally. But I think when you can get a quarterback that comes in and can just make the simple throws and it makes your football team look this much better, it's kind of hard to go back to mediocre play. Hard for the players, hard for the fans. It'd damn sure be challenging for Dave Canales' job if he was to go and make that decision. And I damn near don't even know if Dave Tepper would let him make that decision or Dan Morgan. So that would be tough as well. And yeah, so I just don't know because we've all seen the reports that people are like, they have belief that Bryce will play again at some point in the season. But this was all said also before we did what we did to the Raiders on Sunday. So I don't know if those people are going to loop back around and be like, I don't know. I don't know that. So what are we thinking? What are you thinking?
Also, just to add context, there have been rumors. There have been trade rumors. Multiple teams have contacted the Panthers allegedly about Bryce Young. And I think the highest thing offered was a 4th based on what I've seen.
And what did I tell y'all last week when y'all asked me about his value?
Say he damn near doesn't have any.
Damn near don't have any value.
And I think that was reciprocated by the NFL. I think they shared your thoughts.
Yeah, and then because, I mean, if we were – yeah, it's embarrassing. It's just fucking embarrassing. We tried to go through a list of, like, what teams will he realistically be able to play for, and y'all was all throwing out some bullshit. But I just don't think any of those teams will be willing to take that chance on him.
I mean, realistically, his best shot would have been the team that y'all just beat. The Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really where his best shot lies, unless you want to throw the Dolphins maybe in there. But Tua's supposedly supposed to come back and play, so
yeah,
I wouldn't even throw the Dolphins on that list unless you want to ship him to New York to play behind Aaron Rodgers for one season and then take over there.
They have Jordan Travis still.
Right. So, you know, it's just the list is very small. And I think as you were saying that, I started to think back to last season, the game in Seattle, where Andy Dalton also stepped in and the team looked a lot more efficient. The offense looked a lot more efficient. But at that point in time, we still had very high hopes for Bryce and thought that he would eventually get it together. But I think now that we have a larger sample size, still being just the 2 games, but we have a larger sample size of what this team looks like under Andy Dalton versus what the team looks like under Bryce Young. And I think it's clear and obvious that a veteran quarterback is much better suited to Dave Canales and this system and this particular team than a Bryce Young. And I think that was part of the reason why Adam Thielen had originally wanted to come, because he was promised that this team was only a quarterback away from being able to compete and have a playoff spot, right? And then we see that still be the case. They're still a quarterback away from being able to compete for a playoff spot and a shot at the Super Bowl ultimately. So I think Bryce Young's time in Carolina is going to come to an end should Andy Dalton continue to keep up this level of play, which I don't see a reason that he wouldn't, because Andy Dalton is a proven quarterback in the NFL who has been a Pro Bowler at times, who has led top offenses in the league and, has earned that respect.
Yeah, it's just a sticky situation. And to go back to what you said about the Raiders, imagine how bad Devontae Adams will crash out if Bryce couldn't give him the ball. You see how he was acting with Jimmy G. Damn near wanted to give up football in general.
They would have to lock Bryce in an insane asylum for what Devontae Adams would do to his mental health.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Not getting him the ball.
Because he was ready to crash out. But the situation leaves us, the whole thing leaves us in a sticky situation. Because I've said this, obviously Andy Dalton, he's up there in age. What is he, 36? So he's not your future. He's not your future. This is a contract year for him. So what do the Panthers do at that point? And I think we're all, unless y'all's mind has changed since last week, we're all like, we don't go get a quarterback out of this draft.
Nope.
And I just seen
unless
Bleacher Report post something that say something about Carson Beck. That would be very crash out energy for me. I'm not going to lie.
I think the only quarter that would be crash out worthy.
I might kill. Personally, I might kill.
Would it be like Mac Jones level hate, or are we talking Will Levis level hate?
It would probably be Mac Jones because it would be for my franchise, and I think Carson Beck is dog shit.
Me too.
I don't understand why he's as high as he is as a prospect in general.
So, because he goes to Georgia.
Yes, that's it.
Can I throw out some names then and see how we feel?
I'll participate in this since it's a one-word answer.
Cam Ward.
Yes.
Yes.
Shador.
No.
Nah.
Even after what y'all witnessed in Vegas?
No.
The way he had? Okay. So we already said, what's his name? Carson Beck?
No.
Fuck no.
Right. Okay, so Quinn Ewers.
Maybe.
I don't like his injury history. I don't. That gives me a cause for pause, but I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. And I think that's pretty much where the list would end of first-round worthy quarterbacks coming out this year, right?
Yeah.
We might have to do a slightly deeper dive for those of y'all who are insane college football heads. My apologies. But I think that's pretty much of the names that are constantly thrown out. Those are the ones that are going to be coming out this year that would be viable options to draft in the first round as if you're the Carolina Panthers franchise and you want to replace Bryce Young. And we have one name.
Yeah, and I don't.
That's a lock. One name, that's a lock. And a lot of people don't like Cam Ward. A lot of people don't like Cam Ward. Dunk said it. Dunk said he don't like Cam Ward as a prospect. So that's not even really a lock. It's a lock for us,
right?
But it's not a lock for everybody.
So I damn near say you don't even do it.
You don't point.
You don't even do it.
Because you will still be working backwards.
Yeah.
Still be working backwards.
I say you give Andy Dalton, if this is the direction we're going to go in, I say you give Andy Dalton another year. What's wrong with extending him for one more year?
Nothing.
And I don't think he would be mad at that.
No.
So, I mean, he's a veteran up there in age. I don't think he'll be mad at another year. And then I think this next QB prospect class is a lot better than what we see this year.
Arch.
Yeah, you have Arch, you have Nico. You have
quarterback from Virginia Tech.
Fuck him.
I'm just saying.
He is a hot prospect.
Yeah.
What's his name? What is his name?
Kyron Drones.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm just a little biased because of what they did to me. So that's the only reason. I'm a little biased because of what they did to me in the betting world. So maybe my view was a little bit jaded.
Let's take that out. He's still a top prospect. You even, I would even throw Duke's quarterback up there. Duke has that quarterback that they just transferred from Baylor. He's looked very, very good in these first couple of games. So you have, you got that.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's a very sticky situation. They have some big decisions to make in the offseason because I genuinely don't know where you would go from here. Where do you go from here?
Build around it.
Yeah.
Build around it. You have top 3 cap space, I think, going into next year. I want to say top 2, if not number 1.
You got to address that defense.
Have to address the defense.
You got to get a dog on defense.
Have to address the defense. Depending on what Deontay does, you have to put in your mind, is he going to be your wide receiver 1 going forward? Yes or no? Because you're going to have to pay him 3 years minimum, if that's the answer. And then you have to build. You have to build. We don't know what these prospects are going to look like.
I do want to throw this out there for y'all. Because Minnesota, while Sam Darnold is playing well, they also just invested a first-round pick into J.J. McCarthy, and they believed that J.J. McCarthy would be the future. Sam Darnold will be a free agent next offseason. Do you spin the block on Sam Darnold? Is that a conversation that...
Nah.
No.
I don't like that.
No?
I don't.
Not with Andy sitting there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and if I was him, I wouldn't even want to come back.
Right.
I mean, that's fair.
And the 2 times I've seen Andy, he's cooked. Now, obviously, the next 4 or 5 weeks is going to be a lot, but we'll see.
Yeah. I think so this is the list of the quarterbacks that will be free agents next season. Sam Darnold, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Jacoby Brissett, Taylor Heineke, Marcus Mariota, Jared Stidham, Drew Lock, Andy Dalton, Justin Fields, Joe Flacco, Jameis Winston, Mac Jones, Carson Wentz, Jimmy Garoppolo, Case Keenum, Mason Rudolph, Easton Stick.
You can stop the
Stop.
list. You can stop.
Because, I mean, the more and more you go on,
Kyle
the
Allen?
softer my dick gets. You know, that list is absolutely horrible.
Yes.
There was one name, though, that caught my attention. I don't know
Justin
if it's
Fields.
yours. Justin Fields.
No,
I don't like it.
no.
No?
Let him stay in Pittsburgh and do what he's doing. I'm happy for the young nigga. I don't want that. No.
Yeah.
I
don't
need
like
somebody that's generational that's going to change this bitch.
it. Yeah.
I think that might be a mistake right there. I think Justin Fields does have that level of talent. So,
What's to say that Pittsburgh lets him go?
I mean, that is true.
They're
That is
3-0
true.
right now.
That is
They're
true.
3-0. And this undisclosed injury that Russell Wilson has, to me, is cap. I don't believe it. I think
kinda
they want to.
fishy.
Yeah, I think they want to go with Justin Fields. I think that Mike Tomlin made the decision. I think that he made a mistake, and he knows he made a mistake. Now you got to ride with him because he's 3-0.
Yeah.
And even if he loses the next 3 games in a row, depending on what the team looks like in totality, he still might have a longer leash than one would predict.
Yeah. I think that you just have to go get a quarterback in the draft. I think that that's all it shapes up to. Or if you go and get like a skill position player this year, go and get somebody on the defense, then you can kind of see what the free agents are going to be that next year. So I don't know. To say it all, like to bring it all back into perspective, I think Bryce's time in Carolina is damn near coming to an end. If it's not already ended, I don't know if that's too early to call. And then I damn near don't even know if he is going to be as successful anywhere else in the league. I don't know. I don't want to call his career that early, but I'm just saying based off of what we've seen, based off of what other teams have seen as well, and they're only willing to give up a 4th for him, like how valuable is he around the league in general? Because all those other teams that's suffering for a quarterback, they're going to be in a position to go get one as well.
Yeah, wherever he goes is definitely going to be a reclamation project, and they're going to have, the same thing that the Panthers would have had to have, perfection. Bryce Young needs to operate in a perfect system. He can't operate in chaos. It's just not his character. I'm not going to say it's not his character, but it's not what he's proven to be in the NFL.
And no, there's not really any system out there that's perfect. Like, there's not a lot of systems out there that's perfect.
And I think, unfortunately, the best system for him would probably be San Francisco. And
Yeah, but-
Brock Purdy's not giving that job up.
Yeah. So, I mean, he might be fucked. Honestly, he might be fucked.
So off of that, does our expectations change on the season based on what we saw on Sunday?
Mine doesn't personally. What did I have us at? Like 5 games? Yeah, I don't know. I want to stay in the position to where it's like it's too early to call, but this road win was huge. But like I said, if it came against a team that was better than Vegas, I'll be all in. I would be all in. But, I mean, I don't know, being that the schedule that you have to face going into the back half of the season. And I know you feel different because you was doing all that chatting when the podcast started about how Dallas got to come see us, Cincinnati got to come see us.
They do. I ain't fucking lying, and I'm not playing. They do. They do.
So
nobody in the NFL looks good to me right now. Nobody in the
that is
NFL looks
true.
good to me. So what we believe these teams to be preseason, everybody is getting bashed. There's no one dominant team in the NFL.
I agree
You
with
can't
that.
even look at Kansas City and say, "Oh yeah, they're destined to three-peat." You can't. There's nobody in the NFL at all.
You can if you consider the refs.
I mean, yes, yeah.
But has this one Carolina game convinced you that, like,
no, bro, my stance has been the same from the very, very beginning.
What?
Competent quarterback play. That offense looks significantly different.
So how many games did you have us winning? Was it 9?
Initially, it was 9, and I think it dropped to 7.
So you still think we'll win 7 games?
Yeah, probably. I still think, because I was saying that we go 3-0 and win 7. Even with our schedule looking the way it does, yes, I still have a 7.
And I'm assuming you probably can't point out those 7. It's just based off of what you said. It's kind of like you can catch a team. If I were
off the top of my head, you want me to do it?
Yeah, if you can.
Chicago, Washington. That's 3.
Giants.
4.
Broncos.
Yes. If I'm looking for 7, yes.
And
so
then
5.
Division.
Yes. You get Atlanta 1 time minimum. And then I almost like, y'all gonna look at me crazy. I almost want to say we win next week too. Because I think just the momentum, you got Cincinnati who's been banged up, playing right now, Monday Night Football, and they're on the road. So, yeah, short week, practice changes, got to travel, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I'm almost saying that may be 7 next week.
I'll give you Dallas if you don't want to take that one.
No, I'm not there yet.
Because if this makes anybody in Dallas's feed, y'all are fucking pussy.
I'm personally not there yet, but I could see it. I'm telling y'all, nobody in the NFL scares me. I told you from the beginning, Kansas City. I told you from the beginning that it's a trap game. I told you from the very, very beginning that's a trap game. Them niggas haven't really showed me shit. And if Andy looks the way he has or the way he did on Sunday, why not? Why not? I'm under the belief we can get hot right now. I'm under the belief we can get hot right now. We got who? Cincinnati. Then we have Chicago. Then we have who? Who's week 6? Let's just look at this shit again. Might as well look at it again since we're here.
It's my favorite time of year. I love this. I love when you get like this.
I mean, no, because we're just having an honest conversation. Because what I'm saying is facts. Who in the NFL has looked dominant?
Nobody.
I thought it was the Saints. Them niggas proceeded to put up 12 points.
Which is exactly what I told you what was going to happen. Matter of fact, what did I tell you was going to happen?
You did.
Exactly what the fuck happened.
You did. So let's just look at it. The next 3 games, Cincinnati, Chicago, Atlanta. All 3 of those games are very winnable to me with Andy Dalton at quarterback. Every single one of them. And then you go to the next 3. Washington, Denver, New Orleans. I'm under the belief that, y'all thought y'all were getting that off in week 1? And y'all were going to let y'all dick hang, have us looking pussy in the NFL? No, y'all got to come back and see us. All of those games, the next 3 after Cincinnati, Chicago, Atlanta, very winnable.
But I think you can say a lot of games are winnable. Like, damn near, it's the NFL. Anything can happen on any given Sunday.
So let's just say we go 500 in the next 6 games. That's 4 wins. I believe you can go 500 in the next 6 games.
Yeah, I just don't know if this team has showed me enough to say that they're going to win more than 5 football games. Like, I think the offense looks significantly better, but like I continue to say, Vegas is a bad team. Yeah. They're a bad football team, bro.
They're a bad team that just beat Baltimore.
But it was bad quarterback play from
They're a bad team that just beat Baltimore.
But Gardner Minshew is one of those quarterbacks that can look like a world beater, and then he can look like he gets beat by the world. Like, it's just there's no in between with that guy.
They just beat Baltimore. Baltimore just walked into Dallas and beat the shit out of Dallas.
Dallas also just got the shit beat out of them by the Saints, who got the shit beat out of them by the Eagles. I mean, you could go on and on. Like,
4 points in a stretch.
We can go. We can go and certain.
That's my point. That's my point.
The original question was, do you feel different about their Panthers win total and the season outlook? I think no. I still have the Panthers at 4. Maybe 4. I had the Panthers damn near at 0 wins after week 2.
And you're back up to 7?
Yes.
That's fucking insane.
Competent quarterback play. Simple. Bro, simple. That O-line is different. That O-line is different.
So they don't need to show you anything else. They don't need to, because my thing is, it's like, do it again. Make me believe, bro. Make me believe, because we've seen this. We've seen this before, bro. Like, we've seen that we can go and win a game, and then we're like, okay. and then they proceed to shit the bed. So that's why I'm like, you just got to show me again. If you show me against Cincinnati, okay, you let the Bengals walk into our house, clip them niggas, make Joe Burrow look like a bitch, I'll be a believer. But you got to show me again, bro. You got to show me again. I'm not willing to.
What if our offense puts up 30 and we lose? Does that change anything? If our offense puts up 30 plus again and we lose, does that change anything for you?
If you can show me that you can consistently put up 30 points, then yeah, that would change something because a lot of teams aren't going to be putting up 30 every week.
But that should be alarm. That should be alarming if you can put up 30 and lose, because that's exactly what I'm telling you all about this Raiders team. That the defense still isn't generating enough because they still don't have enough guys. So if you put up 30 and lose, that should change absolutely nothing on the season outlook, because the season outlook originally, we made the season outlook and the predictions based off the fact that we thought the offense was going to be getting in shootouts every single week.
Yeah.
And we still thought they were going to lose. So them putting up 30 and losing means absolutely nothing. The only way that it actually changed something is if you do put that shit on Cincinnati and you make the statement like this truly is not the same Carolina Panthers. We have our coach. We have our system. We have a way that we can beat teams. Now, all we've seen them beat one team in 365 days. We've seen them beat one, and it happens to be the Raiders, led by fucking Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, and I just find it hard to believe that Joe Burrow is gonna, because Gardner Minshew fucked them out of this game. He's a sorry quarterback, bro.
100%.
He's a sorry quarterback, and
while you're saying that, the Bengals currently have 7 points against the Commanders, and they're losing 14-7 in the second quarter. Joe Burrow, with both receivers back, 8 for 10, 85 yards.
So what's the problem with beating? That's exactly what I'm saying. You got to beat them, though. And that's what he's saying. I'm not going to speak for him, but that's what it sounded like in my headset. To me, what he said was you have to beat them. Because if y'all could have seen the way that Terrence's tears, because I know y'all see, like, he got the sunglasses on and shit. Y'all can't see his eyes. I can see the tears welling up in the corners of his eyes while he's telling y'all. He's like a scorned lover. He needs the Panthers to do it again.
Yeah,
he's not believing it. He's not coming back this time.
I gotta see it, bro, because I refuse to let y'all niggas embarrass me again. I refuse, because when we drafted Bryce, I mean, they embarrassed the fuck out of everybody. Like, y'all embarrassed everybody. I refuse to let y'all embarrass me again, because the last time that I was on the high was when we drafted Bryce, and I was like, oh, we're gonna be good. Like this, like we're gonna be that. And then we proceeded to win 2 games. So, I mean, we're 1-2. We're 1-2 right now, bro. So, it's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, pick up your mic. What you got to say?
I mean, you know how I said week 18 would be for a divisional title?
Yes.
Remember that? I'm back on that. That's all I'm going to say. I'm back on that. Week 9, I can't wait for week 9. I'm going to have to go by that tunnel again and let them know. Y'all let them niggas do y'all like that week 1. Now they got to come in your motherfucking house and you better put them in the goddamn dirt. And y'all better slide. And if they die, fuck them, they die. Fuck them. Tell the ambulance, come get them bitches. Simple.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
I will say, though, I think your little pregame speech to him, to Booby and all them, I think
that
it
was hard.
Yeah, I think it.
That shit was hard.
I think it did him some justice, man.
They thought I was gassing, but them niggas was really fucking with that shit, low key. They thought I was gassing because I told them, I was like, hey, I really got them niggas turned up for real.
Unbiased, bro. Y'all know me and JJ be butting heads. Y'all know I don't want to give him his credit, but I'm gonna give him his credit for this one. That video had me turned. The video had me turned, and the players was responding. They tried to play it cool. You know, they tried to big time be NFL guys, but when he started popping this shit, niggas started cheesing and dapping each other up, and then they started going out there and mopping on shit. So I'm just saying.
But JJ, he knows how to talk a good game because he had the cops turned up. Them niggas wasn't even doing that.
That's what he do, though. That's what he do.
The cops was fucking with me.
I was like, nigga, do y'all job, bro. Because if somebody was to come slide in here right now, y'all wouldn't even be prepared. Y'all out here listening to this nigga getting y'all gassed up, bro.
You used your voice for, you used it for good.
Oh, yeah.
I give it to
I sacrificed it, and I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it was one cop over there. He had to bring his boy over there just to see all of the fucking shenanigans.
No cap. No, they were fucking with me so heavy, bro. No cap.
Nah, that's insane, bro. Did y'all just, while in closing here, because I know we're about to wrap it up for y'all. Did y'all see when Dave Tepper handed Coach Canales the game ball in the locker room? The way he slammed that bitch into his chest.
He about broke his damn sternum.
Bro, that shit, like, I would have slapped the fuck out of him if I was Canales. Like, because why are you, first of all, why are you in the locker room after the game? Let me address my team, because I hate when Jerry does that shit. Too.
Yeah.
Like, why are you in the locker room? Let me adjust my team. 2,
It's his investment.
don't fucking slam the bitch-ass football. Like, don't try to big dick me after I get my first fucking win, nigga. Like, I hate that. Like, Dave Tepper always has to take it up another fucking level, and that shit really just pisses me off. Like, why are you that way, bro?
You want me to say something funny? It's crazy. Like, over the past 3 to 5 years, we seen so many different coaches get that first game ball win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit is just embarrassing as fuck. I'll be honest. It's just embarrassing, bro.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, it's
Because I feel like I done seen that video like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Same presentation and everything.
Yeah, Dave Canales just got me turned up, though.
Bro,
I was like, where the fuck is the
I
nearest?
wish I could talk.
I was like, where's the nearest wall?
Bro, I
Where's
wish
the nearest wall?
bro.
So I can run through that bitch. Where's
Yes.
the nearest wall, bro?
Bro, I wish I could talk. Oh my God, I wish I could talk. Because
boy.
I've been seeing niggas slander his name.
I told
I've
him.
been seeing niggas slander his name, bro.
He can
Just
coach,
chill.
bro.
Yes, bro. Just
Yes.
chill. Just chill. Every single day, he preaches the standard. And I'm under the belief he knows exactly what the fuck his standard is.
Yeah.
I mean, the nigga's a good coach to me.
He is.
Maybe I'm getting gassed up because it's a win.
No, he is.
But I would have said that if niggas would have said, do you believe in Dave Canales after week 2? I would have said yes.
Yeah. I
Week
came
3
on here saying that. Yes.
Yes. Week 3 did nothing but solidify that for me. Then when I seen him in the locker room, yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. What them niggas say? Fuck. Y'all heard that shit? Niggas was in there shooting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Energy different.
Yeah, he brings the energy, bro. Something different than any other coaches we had in the past couple of years outside of Uncle Steve. He brings the energy, bro, every time. Like, I could tell when the blueprint came out and he's running on the field, like, running through the drills with him, like, hey, get this shit up. He brings the energy, bro, and we haven't seen that from any other the fat-ass coaches that we had here.
Yep.
No disrespect.
And, it was a conversation about preseason, and I get it. But first-year guy, I don't believe Dave Canales makes that mistake again. I think we'll see the starters
doesn't.
multiple games next year. No matter if it's Andy, Bryce, whoever it's going to be. I believe we see the starters preseason next year. And, I'm a believer. Yeah. I'm a Dave Canales believer. I am.
Yeah, I think if you get Dave Canales the talent, you put the talent around Dave Canales, he's going to be good, bro. He's going to be good. Because I think he can actually coach. Like, this is not some facade. I think he can actually coach.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Canales is a phenomenal coach. I think we've been preaching that for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, and the way
even in losing football, you can see it.
1,000%. The way him and Brad have that offense right now.
Beautiful.
Competent quarterback play. And if we just play complimentary football, like he said, we won in all 3 phases yesterday. All 3 phases we won. We just play complimentary football. Defense just give us 2 or 3 stops. I said that against the Chargers. The defense did their job, bro. This is not a team that's gonna be able to hold teams to fucking 13, 14, 15. It's just not gonna happen. So when they have the big plays, like a J.C. Horn off the edge on 4th down, and we get the turnover there, or the strip sack, or the J.C. interception, when we have them pop plays, turnaround plays, offense just has to be able to execute well enough to score points.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Got to get points.
Most definitely. I don't got shit else.
Can't win unless you don't score.
Facts. 1,000% MVP of the game.
MVP, Andy. Rare rifle.
Fair. Chuba. I thought Chuba played a phenomenal game.
He did, bro.
Chuba was toting that thing.
Chuba, we're going to have to pay Chuba too.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to have to pay Chuba too. Unless, and this would be unfortunate, because I fuck with Chuba. Heavy.
Jonathan Brooks.
Yep. I can't wait to see that nigga come back. I can't wait to see him come back just because I want to see what that 1-2 look
I was
like.
going to say, what's wrong? There ain't nothing wrong with a good 1-2.
Yeah.
You pay Chuba now, and then by the time Chuba's contract expires, Jonathan Brooks is over.
Or you keep the 1-2 punch. You had it with Deontay Foreman.
No, you can keep it. That's why you pay Chuba now.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Okay.
You pay Chuba now, and then when his contract expires the next time, that's when Jonathan Brooks will be eligible
take
for
over.
a contract.
Yeah.
And at that point, you proceed. And
get the next one in.
Average shelf life for a running back, Chuba's time would be up.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I would have to probably say Chuba as well. Andy looked so damn good, though.
Yeah.
Andy looked so damn good. Tommy Trimble looked well, and a fucking blocking. That's why I don't know why Ian Thomas is still here.
Yeah.
I don't know why Ian Thomas is still here.
Me neither, bro. He can't shoot up. Get him gone, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why we're wasting money on this nigga. I really don't get it. JT Sanders, I've seen his development on the film already. I don't know. I like the pieces that we have right now.
And we're pushing the ball down the field.
Yes.
Big plays.
Yes.
Big plays. Something that we couldn't do.
Yep.
Something we couldn't do over the past year or two.
3rd and 17 up until week 2 of this year. Go back into last year. 3rd and 17 in my head was an automatic punt.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 12 was an automatic
It was an
punt.
automatic punt for whoever was coaching the team. Because, like I was saying earlier, you would just run the ball and set up for a punt.
Yep.
You had no chance in getting that shit.
Hey. I don't got shit else.
Hey, we hope we can bring the same energy next week.
Are you coming to the game Sunday?
I don't know.
Jamar T.
To be determined. I don't know.
Air him out. Is it a new day in Carolina? Who knows?
Well, I don't know. Thank y'all for tuning in, though. For sure. Being here with us.
Like, comment, subscribe, bell notification. Hopefully I'll be back next week. But I just don't know because I'm going to the game on Sunday.
Hopefully he have his voice, but he might lose it again.
He been dying for that shit, though. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Keep pounding.